Hello and welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 14 August 2018.
Yay!
Hello.
Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. And this week we have a host of news, not very good news from the social media side. Number one, Facebook is testing their dating app internally with employees of the company. Don't know what to think of that.
I have no comments.
There's been a hoax going around claiming Facebook only shows newsfeed, news from the 25 closest people on your newsfeed.
Oh, it's called a hoax.
It's a hoax.
Oh, I thought it's a hoax. This is like the Harry Potter hoax.
It's a Horcrux.
Oh, is it pronounced the same thing?
No, it's a Horcrux.
Oh,
This is a hoax.
JK,
There's
you
no hoax.
failed!
It's like hoax.
Next up, for the first time in history, Facebook's growth is slowing down.
No
That's
more,
not good.
No more puberty.
More bad news for social media. Snapchat layout redesign has caused 3 million people to quit the app.
Okay.
And while Facebook and Snapchat sees decline in user base, could it be time for a new social media platform?
There is something new?
There could be one.
Oh.
Yep.
Kylie Jenner just got her own Instagram filter for her cosmetics.
Is it?
Oops, hold on, let me just put this. And the Malaysian government wants to limit internet access for teens. I think that's good news.
Oh, in the end, only good news. Everything bad, new good.
Yeah.
We
But-
shall see.
But we shall talk about it because it's a bit weird, right? So back to the news. Facebook is testing their dating app internally within the company. Facebook announced in their F8 earlier this year that they may be launching a dating app. So now they are already testing it with their employees. From the screenshots we obtained from The Verge, Facebook will have functions like gender, location, which genders you're interested in, the pretty basic stuff that Tinder already have. Or
So basically, it's
Match.com
just
already have.
a dupe version of Tinder lah.
Yeah, but
onto
I don't
Facebook.
think they will be swiping left and right. I
Okay.
think it's like a Match.com.
Don't want swipe up.
But Tinder has swipe up feature as well, right?
Send you to the sky.
Okay, anyway.
So testers also note that Facebook will include conversation starters in case people don't know how to begin. I don't know what to say about that.
No.
I mean,
Automated reply. Hi, what would you like to ask my age?
Then some people will go in and edit the message.
Edit their own auto reply message.
Please send your
Pink, please. Oh my god.
so yeah, Facebook and the dating app. What do you guys think about that?
Nope.
Now,
Nope.
I have you first.
It's kind of weird, but let's see how lah. I'm curious, but it's a weird curious.
Okay.
I mean, I've given up on dating apps already, so I'm like,
Is this gonna be one of those dating apps that they suggest you
Two people with the same
Uh,
interest.
Yeah, that most of the time the suggestion.
Remember earlier they had one. Someone wants to have
Exactly.
a coffee with you.
Yeah.
Is
Your
this
noti-
in
remember it came out.
Facebook had
Yeah,
this
wow.
one.
It was your
coffee.
notification, right? Do you want to have coffee with this person?
I was like, you know.
Like the
If
match
both
that
people say yes, then
the match that they always give is kind of weird.
But
I
you can
never
see
got
the
it,
match-
so I don't know.
No, I mean other
like the
apps,
friends, the friends app, the friends match, is it?
Yeah.
Suggestion.
But you know
suggestions.
who is the one that you
Yeah,
mentioned?
yeah.
Or you know
No,
like the
actually-
orange and the red app that you use.
If you let's say for example the one that have coffee one, if you don't want to have coffee, let's say Wei Han wants to have coffee with you, but you don't want to have coffee with Wei Han, so nothing happens.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but Wei Han knows because Wei Han wants to have coffee with you.
Oh, so he will be
Yeah.
the one sending.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like Tinder like that lah. Like if
Yeah,
you
it's
both,
kind of like Tinder.
if
Yeah,
you both swipe, is it right or left? I can't remember which side is it.
Right.
Right is
Yeah, I
If
know which
both
has to be
swipe
right.
right, then perfect
Something
match.
like that lah.
sometimes some dating apps they have the automated like they just randomly pick someone that you might be interested in. Usually I don't use that function. I find that very annoying.
Very scary, oh.
The weird thing about
Sorry.
this is a lot of dating apps, we prefer to have a certain sense of anonymity. Like
Yeah.
people only know our name,
Yeah.
the details that we provide
Yeah.
the app, right? Like
Yeah.
Tinder only asks maybe 5 questions about us. And based on these 5 questions, they do the match thing.
Mm.
But Facebook knows more about us than
Yeah.
we know about ourselves.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it could be a good thing because people tend to
They
less
catfish.
yeah,
They-
they less
yeah.
less to ask you things like want to have sex, and then people will be a bit more educated in that sense.
In a sense, yeah. In a way, because they
Are
they-
exposed.
they're very exposed.
Yeah.
Then they become like less catfishy.
Yeah.
And
But somehow the catfishy part is the
That one is
interesting
inevitable lah.
part
You can't
for us.
avoid that. You can't
I
avoid
don't
that.
know.
that's the interesting part
Yeah,
about
it's like opening a mysterious gift like that, lor.
because
Mysterious gift
I
box.
personally
real or not. Let me find out more.
I personally link my Facebook and my Instagram to my Tinder, and I find people are more less sexual and vulgar there.
But it has been proven that Tinder is less of a fling app. Tinder
Yeah.
is more of a date app, proper date app.
Yeah.
So you can so you can actually meet real people who genuinely want to make friends or
Yeah.
genuinely want to start a relationship on Tinder as compared to other apps which
Yeah.
are a little bit more.
Well, sadly, that's
You-
not my experience.
Oh,
Oh,
so sad.
You have not seen the worst.
No, yeah, but
better not
that's
see the
also
worst.
why I gave up on dating apps because I don't want all these fling. Okay,
Okay.
anyway, we're not
But
going
it's good
there.
also, I mean, compared to you have to the what is it the old method way where you have to know someone and you need to date them for 3 months just to know you're not a good match.
I'm sorry, but I'm old-fashioned that way.
Huh?
I'm old-fashioned that way.
but it's better than those website things that we used to have. Like every day you are limited to 5 messages.
Okay, I've only sent my message.
So we know who has more experience in dating
what the
apps.
hell?
I don't know all these.
That's how they gamify you. All right, next up.
Alright, there has been a hoax claiming Facebook only shows news from your 25 closest friends. It appears that there has been a series of fake news going around, saying that Facebook's new algorithm will only show you newsfeed of your 25 closest friends. It encourages people to copy and paste a message asking Facebook to change this back. It's all fake according to Business Insider. Wow, Facebook actually used their algorithm to select whose post to show first on your newsfeed. We are pretty sure it's well over 25.
Have you guys heard this?
No,
Nope.
I never heard.
But also, like, I haven't been actively checking Facebook for the
To
past
find out
1-2
to see
weeks.
whether it's
Yeah.
really just 25 people.
I don't know. I didn't
mean,
bother.
I wouldn't
I didn't
I
realize.
wouldn't be surprised if it's just that 25 people who keeps having because I do have friends who keep sharing a lot of
Oh yeah,
keep
yeah.
sharing a lot of videos
But it
with
never
the,
appear on you.
with the caption says I cannot.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Like you saw something cute and like
Yeah.
I
Oh,
cannot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eddie, ah.
Hi, Eddie. and these few people so happen the videos that they share, everything that they share always keep popping up on my Facebook newsfeed.
Ooh.
So I don't know, but the fact here is Business Insider announced that they say that it's a hoax. It's not real.
Okay.
So
But then it's from Facebook. Can we trust them?
Oh,
Yeah, it's Business Insider.
but
Business Insider
What
is
if-
trust.
what if Business Insider got the news from Facebook?
No.
Ah.
What if they buy coffee for business?
What's with you and coffee? He just
Yeah.
scrolled onto coffee
Yeah.
picture here.
When you say how Facebook announced, oh, we bought over Business Insider, is it?
Oh, that would be a big scandal.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, next up. For the first time.
You know you're Taoyang, right?
Because I almost said the wrong thing, so I decided to sing it.
You wanted to edit your voice later.
Facebook growth is slowing down. According to Glassdoor, a famous site where employees anonymously reviews companies and their management, Facebook employees are getting more and more pessimistic about their company work for.
The company.
The
they-
company they work
for.
Their company they work for. Okay.
They are.
they work for.
Of course, it's anonymous and hardly represent real figure, but the real 24
Recent.
Sorry, but the recent 24% stock drops does prove something is happening.
I
At
suspect
Facebook.
Wei Han is dyslexic.
Are you?
Are you?
Cannot.
I think
What's dyslexic?
That means you can't see the words, the alphabets properly, can you?
It's like you
it's a
see
bit too
P.
small. I think I'm getting old.
Oh.
I don't think
Need
this is
sunglasses.
100%. Is it?
Oh no, it's not 100% because I'm viewing at 70%. No wonder it's so no wonder I can't read that. Like
You don't make your life hard at all.
no wonder it looks so small on my screen.
So it looks like Wei Han got his 1 minute today.
So yeah, well, this one I didn't realize that there was a website called Glassdoor that actually allows people to anonymously comment on the company's
That is like
their confidence in the company.
Yeah.
And so it's like, because it's anonymous, right? You don't even know if it's really your employee doing that, right? But apparently it's quite famous and it happens, and people actually take this as quite a not a super benchmark for showing something, but a kind of guidance lah.
I see. Also, they do have this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like some Taylor's confession page like that.
Why Taylor's?
This is a confession page.
yeah.
You know, right?
Really?
All
There's a-
universities have a confession page.
Seriously?
And
It's like that.
honestly, Taylor's confession page burns my brain cells.
It's like that movie. What's that movie? The
Unfriended.
no.
What?
Love Simon.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it.
It is so good.
I'm gonna watch
I
it.
want to watch that.
It's very good. It's about a gay kid.
Is it out
who-
already?
Yeah. Well,
It's on
I don't know,
Malaysia.
It's online.
No,
Online.
I watched it-
Online pun ada.
I
It
watched
came
it
out 6
somewhere.
months
I will
ago.
not say where, but I watched it somewhere.
I see.
We shall stop there.
Okay, let's pause and ask you. Okay, so is it the same thing where it's anonymous? They post the
I don't know, but this one is like kind of, I don't know how that works. But
Okay, so
I
Taylor's
didn't know
confession is, let's say you're Taylorian, then you can comment, like you
I
can
thought
send a
a
message.
Taylor
I
student
feel
is
like
a Taylor.
hiding my
Sorry?
face.
I thought a Taylor's student is a Taylor.
Is it? I don't know. You're from Taylor.
That is a very lame joke. I'm not a tailor.
Like a help student is a helper.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, now only you got it,
Then the one.
That's the one.
Just the
chosen
one. Just one.
Just one. My god. But yeah, is it something like that?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how the stand.
I also
It looks
don't
like one of those Reddit kind of style thing, like comments and they
Oh,
thread.
okay.
format.
So
thing.
it's slightly different than Facebook. Like the
Confession
Facebook,
page is
confession.
different from this anonymous commenting thingy.
Well, in any case, Facebook's growth is slowing down.
Yeah.
can
We're
see
experiencing it.
And do you think it's temporary? Do you think it's
I think it's only
believe it's
temporary
temporary.
because like the other day I just came across some influencer's tweet telling that the growth rate of likes for her Facebook and Instagram has been slowing down because Facebook has been removing some fake accounts or something like that. Even for Twitter, they're removing fake accounts and all this. So I guess that is why the growth rate is just
but
slow.
growth rate is slowing down doesn't necessarily affect that person's
Likes
page
and all,
engagement
but
directly.
it wasn't only that influencers.
If at all, it should be better because you have less
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah,
And
but
quality
it
of
wasn't
it.
only that
quality.
influencers page that was like getting slower rates
But
of
I think
likes.
over,
nowadays.
I think across the board, everybody's facing the
Yeah.
same thing. I think it's nothing to do with the growth rate, but the change in the
Mm.
algorithm.
But
I guess that's
also
why.
because they are updating so many things, and then
Yeah.
it's very hard to adapt. Like suddenly, got new things.
Exactly, and then it changes back.
Then
What happened?
suddenly it went off. Then like, mana tu?
Yeah. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah, it is.
Like I was complaining to Wei Han about it this morning. Like, I hate this thing.
And then there are functions that doesn't make sense.
You scratch your head low.
Facebook does a lot of beta testing, but they don't assign a group of testers to actually do the testing. They do public testing with everybody. Sometimes you get a function that you like very much, but Facebook decides that majority of people don't like it, so
too bad for you.
Yeah, removes it from you. These kind of weird stuff.
Are they trying to generalize things internationally?
I don't know how they make these kind of how they throw
The testing
throw
set.
tests out to people. I don't know
Facebook, how you do
who
this?
selects.
You know, it's like McDonald's. They have this season thing, but
He just ate the Mexicana burger this morning.
Was it good?
okay lor, it's like
Yeah, it's just meh.
normal.
I stopped eating special limited edition burgers from McDonald's because I like them so much, and every time they would discontinue it, and it feels like a bad breakup. My worst breakup was with the quarter pounder cheese.
Oh.
My second worst breakup was with the Hawaiian burger with an entire pineapple ring in the center.
Oh.
That
my
is
God.
the most amazing burger ever.
Yeah, I like the seaweed.
I think there will be a lot of commenters after this.
French fries.
Yeah, every day I will order French fry just to eat.
Just the seaweed dash thing,
Just
right?
the
Yeah.
seaweed.
There will be a
know,
lot
so
of
good.
commenters soon because they have this debate of having pineapples on savory food.
Pineapple on savory food is good. There's no arguing. People who do not agree with it have no idea what they're eating.
So you
Especially the pizza, especially the what
Hawaiian
pizza.
pizza.
Hawaiian pizza is
I
like
love
the
it!
best creation ever.
they discontinue it
No lah, still got lah.
Oh, thank God. I thought
I'm
they-
just saying that there are a lot of debaters saying that pineapples don't belong on pizza.
you can leave your comment to yourself. I'll eat the pizza like
I know,
that.
right?
it's an Asian
Okay.
thing.
But anyway, back to the Facebook growth. So yeah, how
I
slowing
don't know.
down.
I really don't know.
I don't know. You ask Zak lah. He's your friend ma.
Let's call Zak now.
Conference call.
Hello.
Okay, next up.
Oh yes, we have an advertisement. They tell you that selling on Lazada is easy as ABC, but they didn't say how complicated it becomes once you start selling. There are a lot of complicated algorithms and games to play in order just to be seen by potential buyers on this massive marketplace. At Virtual Peddlers, we experiment on ourselves and learn firsthand how it's done before we help our clients out. VP Commerce is an experimental platform where we sell products on Lazada and learn the game at the same time. Search for VP Commerce at Lazada and get a 10% discount on all our products today until when? 16th of
Tomorrow.
Oh, get your break products today.
Get my yen.
The end.
Faster shop.
like literally today. Like 14th of August today.
Yeah.
Back to our
Shop.
news.
So Snapchat layout redesign caused 3 million people to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so many people quitting on social media now.
This is quite massive.
Snapchat recently redesigned their app layout to hopefully bring back some of the old feels, but then saw their active users fell by around 3 million. Despite that, Snapchat reported increase in revenue on their second quarter earnings call. They also went on to report that while the number of users fell, average time spent on the platform grew, meaning they are starting to see more quality users who consume more content in the platform than before the redesign. I didn't get a chance to see their redesign. I was inactive.
It was quite simple.
Oh.
I think we talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Then
Where
I
they
saw
brought
it.
all the chats over to the right side.
Oh,
Yeah.
is this redesign
Yeah,
now?
this is the redesign. So they brought
Oh, the stories back
your
to
friend
the...
stories all the way back to the right side, the discover. They brought it all the way to the top.
I still
So
prefer
all-
it that
I think
way.
it's under For You. It's under the title For You, and then you have the subscriptions
Subscription
and
and
everything
then
else.
explore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still
explore.
prefer it that way.
So I like it this way,
Yeah.
but
3 million people doesn't.
Yeah, 3 million people don't like it.
I
Yeah.
think
But
they
it's-
just think of it as moving backwards than forward.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
But this is 3 million is worldwide 3 million.
yeah, well,
So is it a very small amount?
I think they have 170 over million people. So it's actually quite a
So
lot.
it's just 3% only lah.
Yeah.
Still a lot though.
And less than 3%.
Still quite a bit. But what is weird is that they say that the average time spent on the platform actually grew, which means that those who appreciated the redesign actually liked it enough to spend more time consuming
Snapchat,
more content in it. And they also said that they had revenue increase as well. I think the revenue increase is not it's not a good comparison because they just recently started to do ads.
Yeah.
So when you just start something, naturally your revenue will keep increasing, right? So I don't think that is a good benchmark to put. But the increased average time spent is something
Yeah, that's
very
good.
interesting.
Something to look at lah.
Yeah.
So
But again, like millennials, like they prefer things that move forward, that keeps changing, rather than something that goes back to the
That could be a
old
reason as
platform.
well. So
Yeah.
as much as they didn't like the fact that that layout was very counterintuitive, they didn't like it. But it was like done and dusted. Let's move on.
Yeah.
And the fact that if a company rolls back to something, then you're like, whoa,
they
what is
feel,
this?
Yeah, like I said,
You know,
they feel
this
like
is
it's
like-
moving backwards.
So 6 months ago,
it's like
that kind of stuff.
Like-
So
moving-
1 year ago.
Yeah, so 1 year
it's
ago.
like moving back to your ex like that.
That is
It's like you again.
Good example.
Met with silence.
Next up.
Next up, so we heard that Facebook and Snapchat saw a decline in user base. Could it be a good time for a new social media platform?
What is this?
So I've been digging and I found this app called Open Book.
Who are you?
Really?
It's like Facebook, but this book is open.
Okay.
So,
Weird.
so they say that this is an alternative social media platform that touts privacy and simplicity. So it also will offer an ad-free social media experience that is easy to use and connect with people, and extremely simple to import data from other social media platforms. Which means that, let's say if we are moving from
Snap.
Facebook to
Open Book.
or Instagram to Open Book, they have a plugin where you can actually import all your images, your
Oh.
videos, your contacts, all that kind of stuff. Your
Facebook
messages and
allows
everything.
me.
Facebook may not allow, but I don't know. So that's the thing.
It's like a talk between
So-
Open Book and Facebook.
Yeah. Since it doesn't serve ads, it also means that we will need to pay to use the app. They say they will be using a digital currency called TIP for transaction. We also assume that they will be opening stores up for third-party creators to make and sell sticker packs and all that kind of little things.
What?
Sticker.
It's like, these kind of
Bikes.
add-on selling
Small
store kind of
small
stuff.
sales lah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But these are big money. So let's say, for example, it's kind of like an app store. So if they create an app store that is sustainable, kind of like as big as the Apple App Store, Google App Store, they can make serious amount of money without even doing
Advertisements lah.
advertisements.
As Procter Swan, they just are sourcing from the loyal customers.
Yeah, yeah. So now Kickstarter is now on. Open Book is now on Kickstarter. They have 24 hours more to go as of this
38
morning.
hours.
38 hours more to go.
Yeah.
As of now.
They
And
have
They raised a little over $50,000,
Yeah.
right? Of their target
their goal is
114.
Oh, it's about half of
114.
it.
So they are halfway there. Assuming no big wig comes along and sweeps up the whole
Yeah.
50%, I don't think this is ever going to happen.
So if you guys want to check this out, you can just go on to Kickstarter
And look for Open Book.
Yeah.
It's very easy. It's like Facebook, but it's open.
The honest one.
and
I
you
think.
feel if you feel
honest
that
social
they have potential in this, just back the
Yeah,
project up.
this founder is a kid from Netherlands.
a
A
kid.
kid?
Yeah.
How old?
Wow.
Don't know. Okay.
Someone who funded 50k lah.
Alright.
I'm not gonna
So,
hunt the kid.
so this is this whole new social media Facebook killer kind of thing is not new. It's very old. every year there is something that comes up, and they will try to overthrow Facebook. Elo was like that, and there were so many other ones which are like that as well. And Vero was one that tried to overthrow.
But
tried to
Vero
take
died,
over-
right?
Yeah, tried to take over Instagram as well. But this could be a different time because Facebook scandals has been going to the point of
Where
it's
people are leaving Facebook.
historical right now.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so severe. And Facebook is becoming a mishmash of God knows what the hell it is right now. They try to be Tinder. Last week we said that they are trying to be Airbnb and Traveloka and
You want to be everything.
like
Everything under the
Rice.
sun.
You want to be Amazon.
they want to be Amazon. They want to be Snapchat. They want to be everything. So
Why don't
maybe
they just focus on one thing? Just stick
yeah,
to it.
just maybe, it is about time we get a social media platform that is just clean, simple, and it will only focus on things that we are supposed to do in social media platform. Be
Connect.
social with friends.
Yeah.
Send post laju. Simple. Post laju online.
So let's say if OpenBook opens up, right? And let's
Pun
say
intended.
let's say if they charge $2 a month for you to use, no ads, clean, crisp, and your friends start joining.
My
Would you?
friends start joining.
Mm.
Like how many percentage of it?
I don't know, maybe in the beginning there will be like a few,
Maybe
And
10 to 30.
and then all of a sudden Argo Naga opens up a close group in there and you have
my
to
God.
join whether you like it or not.
Oh, that one no choice because you say whether you like it or not. You know our Miss Mok will compulsory please.
But I think it boils down to the content.
Mhm.
See, if the content is just like Google
But-
Plus, then
But social media does not create content. Social media is just a platform for
Yeah.
people to share content, right?
Like,
Create, share, consume content.
yeah.
So it needs the people, it needs creators there who actually
Creative
start
people.
something going so that the consumers will go in and consume.
For
But let's say if we just strip down social media a bit more, because we are confusing it now because the social part of social media is about connecting with your friends, right?
Yeah.
But the media part of social media is about consuming content. So if this platform removes the media part, which means that you don't watch videos, you don't watch news, you don't do all that kind of
okay,
stuff,
okay.
right? You go back to something like what Instagram does. You share your experience, what happens in your daily life, and people engage with what happens in your daily life.
What's the place called? Friendster, is it?
Yeah,
you share
but I think
testimonial.
testimonials. Oh,
then when you
God,
receive
no.
testimonial where one only, oh my god, who said to me? You just you got so happy just because of that.
Yeah, and then you have like that at the bottom of your page. You have a list of all the testimonials. Then you
Then
you say
oh.
you write for me, I write for you.
It reminds me of the Genie Boy video that last time you have the book, you pass to another person.
Oh my god!
You
Oh
accept
my
friend
god!
request.
You
Then
write your
comment.
write your biography, then put a picture there.
Then status
Damn cute,
update.
lah. It's damn cute.
It's just like those kind of thing lah.
Yeah, but those were what do you used to call that?
纪念册, I know in Chinese
Biodata
called
book
纪念册.
or something.
Biodata books,
Yeah.
yeah, biodata books, yeah.
So those kind of biodata books were very.
It kind of a similar concept,
Like we legit
Well,
just
technically-
wasted paper for it.
No, technically, you see, everything that we have now, everything digital that we have now, is the digital format of what we used to have
Back in the days.
back in the days.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new, right?
It's just different platform.
Yeah,
only. It's like
but let's say let's go back to just Facebook. Facebook is riddled with so much advertisements,
Yeah.
so much noise, so much rubbish, and so much
imagine
clutter.
everyone writing on your book without your permission.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah, exactly, right?
Like someone
So-
they open and put in your face.
That's why it's called Facebook.
So just because someone decides to come over and give you a book for free for you to write, and then that person will always confiscate your book and then write some weird stuff in it and start selling you stuff. But the thing is, if we remove advertisement from social media, what's gonna happen
If there's no
to all of
advertisement,
marketing?
our marketing business will change again. I mean, our
That means
industry
our
will change.
contents have to be more. What's that word?
We have to take on the position of like an individual
Yeah.
or an actual user
Very
to
personalized.
go back. It's
content.
like before Facebook started selling ads, where brands create organic content. Yeah, we have to go
organic.
back to that. Yeah.
Without selling, you
Mm.
purely just organic without payment,
I would try it out, but I always try out all this new stuff.
Yeah.
And nobody goes there, and I will leave eventually. So
Yeah. Like
I-
Vero.
like Vero.
I just tried out for a few
I was
hours
in
and
Elo as
nope,
well.
bye.
I was in Elo as well, but
What's
The-
Elo?
Elo was also a social media platform. I think it was 3 years back. The problem with Elo is that they did not rush to build a mobile app when mobile was a big thing. So if you want to build a social media platform, you need to start
have
mobile
response.
first. Then you go into desktop.
Yeah.
You can not have desktop, but you cannot not have
Mobile, because everyone's
That is
on
very
their mobile
important.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I-
you? No? Yes? No to open book?
I always see like how
Follow the trend.
I will monitor how it goes. So it's like very interesting. Then only I go in. That is what happened with Snapchat because I created a Snapchat.
Because I
then
kept playing with
I'm
it,
like-
then he like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, but then I go there. There's only 2 active friends.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Actually,
boring.
I re-downloaded Snapchat for the 4th
You
time.
de-downloaded?
I delete and delete for the 4th time already. I'm
Yeah,
trying so
so-
hard to get into the platform. I
Like,
just-
people are so crazy about it. I'm like, okay, I should give it a try. But then I go in, nothing happened.
It's like, oh, you scroll finish already.
so yeah, I think it should be interesting.
It's about the users.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't have enough friends in there, then there's no point, right? So,
Yeah.
Christina?
Yeah.
I think I'll just give it a try and see like what I did for Vero. If it's a flop, then bye bye.
Okay.
So
All right, moving on.
Let's go to
But maybe what if MySpace decided to improve? They make a comeback.
it is still consumer behavior. International
MySpace is-
consumer behavior.
MySpace is too old.
yeah,
To me-
I won't go back to it.
To me, MySpace lost the position when Mr. Maggie Hair and Sing. What's the guy's name again?
I don't know.
Oh God, what's his name?
MySpace guy.
Yeah, there is
Justin
a
Timberlake.
Ah,
When Justin Timberlake
Maggie.
became.
The Maggie hair guy. Oh,
Just call it a Maggie.
Yeah, his hair looks like Maggie.
That's the meme one. Or in JK's language, Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds mean.
Yeah, so once he took over.
Oh, he took over MySpace.
Yeah, he bought over MySpace. Once he
Yeah.
bought over MySpace, it was gone.
Oh, he flung the business.
Because it's very dangerous if a public figure like a singer like him represents a social media platform. Because if you're a singer, some will like you, some won't like you, and those who don't like you will
Habis.
not participate in
Your
whatever you
MySpace.
do.
Habis.
Yeah,
Oopsie. I think it's best you stick to singing.
singing. Yeah,
Yeah, just
You should
stick
But
there.
technically, he's like trying to be everything under the sun now.
Well, he's not the only one. Like Will I Am is also trying to be a startup founder and a VC. Yeah.
Oh
He's
wow!
creating like
I thought he
like,
went to like
flop.
music production. That's it.
he's creating like flop smartwatches and
Wow.
all the apps and
Which
everything.
became a flop.
Yeah. Which,
He just failed.
yeah.
Okay.
still.
Next up.
Kylie Jenner, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Kylie Jenner just got her own Instagram filter for her cosmetics. Finally, someone who knows how to use Instagram filters the right way.
You go, girl.
Congratulations, Kylie Jenner. You want to sell your cosmetic and people want to know how they look in it. Put them together and you have a perfect testing platform. AR. The catch, you have to be her follower. So have you followed her?
No.
She told us about this yesterday, and I was looking for the filter and I couldn't find it. Then I realized you have to be a follower. And
I
I'm not
got
willing
it.
to be
For me, it's like I got it. I saw my friend's IG stories. Then it says like try the filter. So I okay, try it. Yeah, but when I actually went to mine, I like, where is it? Don't have.
yeah.
But so I had to get it from my friend's IG story to try it out.
See, so the filter includes lipstick, which is what she sells, but it also quietly applies face beauty effects and longer eyelashes as well. Which is kind of uncool. Really?
Yeah, because it's like, let's say, on the surface, right? This filter, it's built for us to test out the lipstick,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
The color
So
of the lipstick.
the only thing that needs to change is the color of your lips,
Okay.
because if you change other stuff like longer lashes and
Oh, okay.
more face
Foundation.
beautifying,
Then it doesn't-
then
Foundation.
it makes you look nicer than you are.
So it's not the lipstick that makes you look nicer.
Yes, it's not lipstick that makes you look
other thing.
nice.
Oh,
But at least
so
the
not
filter
cool,
can
Kylie
hide all
Jenner.
my stress pimples.
Exactly. So it's it's quite a smart thing because nobody has tried to sell using AR in this scale before.
I
They've
mean,
always done it a
yeah.
small thing here and there, but to apply an Instagram filter, you are automatically allowing potentially millions of people to test out your
out.
lipstick color,
Mm.
which is brilliant. And
Yeah, this part.
By the way,
quite
she's
smart.
only
Yeah.
21.
well, I doubt it's her idea. I'm pretty damn sure someone else says, "Hi Kylie." Yeah, her marketing team says, "Hi Kylie, let's
Just do
do this,"
Yeah.
and she's like,
She
"Okay, let's do
You
it."
just execute it. That's
Yeah.
it.
No, she got people to execute it.
It's just under her name. So
But it's a good idea.
but in any case, it's a brilliant idea, and sometimes it takes a young person like that to be able to
Kickstart something.
to come up with ideas like this, because they use this a lot more than the older people. So, but where it falls flat is in the part where it beautifies the face and it applies longer lashes. So they don't sell face beautification and they don't sell longer lashes.
Yeah, it's
ah.
like selling a product that doesn't make you know.
And then they will have this bottom that writes there, serving suggestion only.
For
Jangan
illustration
hidangan
purposes.
for
only.
illustration purposes.
So annoying.
Maybe she came out with some
Cosmetic brand.
cosmetic clinic.
Cosmetic clinics. I'm sure she do very well.
Oh, yeah, or maybe the plastic surgery surgeons.
Yeah.
How do you look like with your eyes like that? Ooh. Then you're
Yeah, no, I mean, it's true, you know. Let's just say if someone, if a plastic surgeon were to create an AR app that does this,
Yeah,
how would
change
you
your-
look like with, how
Then
many
make-
degrees?
You might consider,
sharper,
you know.
degree?
Okay, maybe I'll
Yeah.
look good
Yeah.
like that. Okay,
Exactly.
I contact you now.
Yeah, exactly, that's the thing, right?
Okay lah. Okay.
Tap into people's insecurities.
Pretty interesting.
Okay. Why nobody think of it? Let's do this now.
We just have a business model.
let's do this in Kickstarter now. now.
Let's build an AR app that does
And then
this.
plastic surgeon, si tan fine wine naga lah.
We got
Huh? Never mind, 5 years. Just ask Jogo is study now. Go and study one now. I need you get this by tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends now, share got lah.
Hello.
Alright, next.
up.
Next up, the Malaysian government wants to limit internet access for teens. Yeah,
Why the yeah like this?
because we can upgrade our rank.
Mobile
Legends.
Oh my god.
So if any of you are playing Mobile Legends, find these two people.
Because they are a bunch of noobs.
Okay, continue. Back to topic.
Like what's happening with Japan and South Korea, Malaysian government wants to restrict internet access for the under 17 years old between 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. in order to curb addiction. According to the Malay Mail, 34.9% of teens are addicted to the internet, which they spend most of their time on social media and gaming.
It's a good news for us lah, actually.
Yeah, but I have a question. Most teens stay at home, right, with their parents.
What are they doing?
So if they are at home, they will be on the broadband.
Yeah.
How do you
Limit.
limit
Yeah.
a broadband
I don't
connection?
know.
I don't know how they're gonna do it.
How are they supposed to do that?
Because like the Wi-Fi is like a family thing,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a
like what you
family
gonna
thing.
do? Everyone cannot use from 12 to 6 a.m. Is it?
Which I don't agree, because sometimes we work and we have to work late
Yeah.
nights. So
and
limiting
if it's
access-
college kids, they need to do assignments until like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Exactly. So, but well, But to be
It's
fair, it's
not
until
very
17 years old,
17,
right?
Oops.
But if they were to limit the entire homes broadband, that's not good. But if else, then how?
Actually, this goes down to parental control. It has nothing to do with government.
It does go down to
what
parental
can you
control.
do? You know?
So the most they can do is restrict the mobile accounts that are linked to that are linked to teenagers.
mobile accounts that are linked to teenagers.
Let's say if you're a
Facebook.
Maxis or DG or Celcom, and if your parents register one for you, then they know that this account belongs to a teenager. Then they will apply the limit, right?
broadband is for it's.
But let's say if it's a broadband at
Well,
home,
you can't
then you
limit
can't
it.
limit that one. So
Exactly.
where's the limitation? Where does this?
I mean, they want the limit is it's a good intention.
But
just that
how?
I don't know how you're gonna do it. Probably, create some event with the parents or no limit internet access.
The problem here is I do agree with them in a way that it's not so much about education from parents, because parents are also addicted to the internet.
Very true.
Every one of us, we are all addicted to the internet.
Very true.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
So how can you ask an addict to tell an addict kid
to do
not
it.
to not
Yeah,
to
like
be
even
addicted?
if our free time, we just turn on
Scroll.
Instagram, just
Yeah,
scroll
exactly.
through
It's
and
a
like
long way.
and all
And
this.
once you get into the explore section, you lose hours and hours just like that.
How leh?
You can get onto your bed at 9 p.m. and you can be on the explore section of Instagram until 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And you just lose 3 hours of your life just like that.
Wow.
Or you just turn
Yeah.
on YouTube, gone.
Yeah, you turn on YouTube and it's even faster. One episode after another of the
Love Simon.
no like
Love Simon is a movie.
how
Oh,
many
okay,
things
okay.
wrong with what movies? Like you know those
yeah.
those are so good. You watch, yeah. Yeah. Then the counter will keep going and why you keep watching one after another. And every single one is like 20 minutes or less. 20 minutes, let's say, right? You do 2, you're already at 40 minutes. You do 3, you're already an hour. So yeah, I mean, we are all addicted to the internet.
And besides, there is something called BlueStacks. You can use Android's apps on computer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So that if you limit it on mobile, they will just go to computer and connect
Yeah.
again.
Okay, but
People
how
will
does,
find ways anyway.
how does Japan and South Korea does it?
I have no idea because I read the article and it doesn't say how.
Doesn't
they're
say
doing
anything.
it.
But
It just
Japan
says that they are
itself-
planning to do it.
Japan itself, they are very disciplined in that sense, lah.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say. Don't generalize Japanese. They're not all like that. Although majority of them are like that. But there are Japanese who are internet addicts. Well, I guess in a way, yeah. But let's say if they're able to find a way to implement it's like they don't have to create a system, right? All they need to
Yeah.
do is to apply the same system that Japan uses and South Korea uses, and then
Unless you implement what the other country was doing, you need to pay for it, then maybe the teens might not. Like if you want to use from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., you have to pay a certain fee of it.
I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Dude,
It affects the
it
adult
affects
one.
us as well, yeah.
So
Why you pay? Why?
No, I mean,
like toll charges, right?
Yeah.
Like past a
It's
certain hour, you need to pay the
Yeah.
toll to
beat
use.
the one. That is bad for our business, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
It's like people will use less internet and
Yeah, it's and we can't work at night.
we have to work midnight or what?
Hell no.
OT and plus everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, some more you work until like 2 a.m. sometimes. You wanna die, ah?
Additional costs.
Well, I guess I have no idea how they would do this.
But this idea, is it
Yeah.
good? What do you think?
I think
Until
if
we
they
know
can
the
apply it-
mechanism
I think if
behind
they
it.
can apply it, I
Yeah.
think it's good.
Yeah.
Good for the psychological part for the teenage.
Yes,
So they can have more me time.
because you see, France just banned mobile devices in their schools.
Mhm.
Like altogether banned them. Nobody can bring mobile devices into schools.
Wow.
Which to me it's amazing because we have our addiction to mobile devices have reached a point, right, where we no longer see what is around us physically.
We don't pay attention to the
Yeah.
surrounding.
True.
And we
You
don't
could-
like stop and just let go of all the devices that we're at and just look around at other people although we also interact with people online, but we're not interacting with real people.
And
And
some
not the
more, let's
real
say
way.
that person you haven't seen like maybe 5 years and you're not even interacting with the person in front of you.
Reminds me of a DG app that this is not sponsored by DG, but but you could.
Oh, that's a good one.
DG had this app that came out that because they say that children is now their bone structures might be hunching at it because of how you view
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So they make an app whereby it when you install it, you at certain level of a certain angle of it, it will lock the phone. So until you tilt until the level that is
And you sit upright.
yeah, they sit upright, then it will go back to the normal. So you
So
can
I thought the screen would turn like that, then you like let it see.
Oh, there is a phone screen that actually projects out from the
Projects up.
phone itself, yeah.
What is it called again? Holographic.
hologram. Yeah, it's hologram.
So yeah, it I think it got so serious until that stage, you know, people
But there
people are
is
concerned
a
about-
little back device also, like you just plaster it on your back, and then like if the device senses that you are hunching, it will like vibrate or something that you so that you sit
Oh
up straight.
lord,
Oh,
this
so
is
it's like a portable vibrator.
it's called a neck check.
it's a neck check.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So people are
I actually
actually
think that is good.
yeah, it just show how severe things
Yeah.
are now.
Correct. Then
There was even news of a girl who like always played with her phone, but she's like lying down to the point that her spine became an S shape or something. Like it's sinking.
I think there was one table whereby it's like transparent, just stick your
And then you see below. My god.
Yeah.
Then you don't even move, that's worse.
Yeah, you just look at it.
But bad posture has always been with us.
Yeah.
Ever since we are forced to sit on chairs and
Yeah.
face computers.
Yeah.
We have started
There
all this
are
thing.
there are people who get multiple slip discs by sitting on chairs every single day.
Wow, sit
Decades
on
in,
chair
decades
alone
out.
also
Yeah,
can
yeah.
sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, you hunch ma.
Because when you sit in chair, you are applying force, you're applying pressure to the wrong part of your body. And if you're not
shortening
doing it
your-
properly, it gets worse. You're compressing your spine. So a lot of people, I have friends who also get slip discs, multiple slip discs from working in banks. It's not a new issue.
It's a common thing really, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a common thing. Now they have this thing where you sit on Bosu balls if you want to do your work in
Yes, sounds
the
fun.
office. They also have stand up
stand-up
desks
desks, yeah.
where you actually stand and work instead of sit down and work. So that's it for Social Media Weekly 14 August 2018. My name is Sean.
I'm JK.
I'm Rehan.
What's Tina here?
Goodbye.
We didn't do that
Au revoir.
just now.